I should do that, shouldn't I? That would be fun.
That would be fun.
That'd be funny.
Yes.
But I have to figure out the setup.
We have to figure out the name.
Yeah, we can't be jocking off Corey.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'll think about it. This Sunday.
Okay, think about it for me. Y'all, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Naya, and today we got a juicy story, or as juicy as it could be in elementary school, because this happened when I was in like 4th or 5th grade. And then here come these animals. They love to be in my face, bro. Y'all love to be in my face. Okay, I'm gonna just tell the story until she jump on my arms. So I was probably in like 4th or 5th grade, and this is basically the story of when I got cheated on. The first time I got cheated on. It was so, y'all, when I tell this story, it was very dramatic. It wasn't even that deep for real, but when I tell the story, y'all gonna see, like, I had to be dramatic. This is my first time ever getting cheated on. But like, we wasn't even no real relationships in 4th grade, but okay, that's besides the point. So it was this boy. Now, mind y'all, I went to school with the same people from K through 8. So these people, like, I don't know, it's kind of crazy because like some people's reputations, some people's reputations stayed the same over the course of those years, and some people's changed. Like mine's definitely changed, but this particular boy, we gonna call him, no, we gonna call him Pumpkin. So he was this boy, like, for some reason, everybody liked this boy. And it was so, not everybody, because one of my friends used to always be like, yeah, y'all all liked him, but not me. So she ain't like him, but everybody liked him. Like, he was somewhat popular. And I honestly think that everybody liked him because he was funny. Like, bro, way to a girl's heart, being funny. Because this boy used to have me dying, especially as we got older, dying. So, Pumpkin, okay, that's what we call him. So, basically, he was a finesser. So he was like, I don't know, you know how them little relationships be. He was like, you want to be my girlfriend one day? Oh, we was probably talking on Kick. Yeah, y'all remember Kick? We was probably talking on Kick, and he was like, you want to be my girlfriend? I was just like, yeah, duh. Like, he was popular, duh. But we was in the same grade, so we was dating. At that point, we was dating. So it's this girl. Now this girl, what we gonna call her, child? We gonna call her Raccoon. I don't know why. That's just what it is. So she literally, this girl was very extra. Now, when I say extra, like, it's like levels to extra, but she was like over the top. Like, she just did a lot. And she was one of those girls, like, you know those girls when we was little. Now, I ain't want to talk about people's disorders or whatever they may have, because me personally, my back is kind of swayed, so I used to walk kind of weird. People used to be like, you walk like you pregnant. But that's literally just how I'm built. Like, it's in my DNA. But this girl, she used to walk with her, like, with like her butt out. Like, she used to just walk real, like, it looked like she was doing it on purpose type. So Raccoon, she was one of them girls, but we was not friends, but we wasn't foes either. Like, she was just a girl that I didn't mess with for real, because she was best friends with this girl who I would eventually become best friends with later on in the years that we went to school together. But they was in but she was in my class though, so like I knew her. So I'm with this boy. We was dating. We was not, I mean, how do you define dating in 4th grade? Like, we was not even holding hands. Like, we was just dating. Like, in our heads, we was dating. So I remember one day, we used to go outside and play outside. Like, the way that my old school, like the old building that we had, the first building that I remember, that building was like so nostalgic. Like, it was like, the way it was built, it was like a building, and then in the back, like close to the back of the building, there's like a whole community. Like, people literally lived back there. So it was like these little houses or whatever. and they had like this field, and they had this playground all the way in the back. But it was so like so nostalgic. Like I love it there. That's my place. Like I need to go back there actually and go visit. So it's literally like a neighborhood back there. So it's very much like super duper safe. Like ain't nobody finna mess with us. Like if we was kids outside, we really didn't even have to be supervised, because it's like kind of gated but not really gated. Like it was just surrounded by forest, so it was like kind of like it's super safe pretty much. You get the point. So we was on the playground, and a lot of stuff happened on that playground, but nothing too crazy to deal with this story. So we was coming back from the playground, and we had to walk like around the whole building, like it was kind of a long walk. So we had to walk around the whole building, and then we had to go to the front of the building. In the front, it was this long like walkway or whatever, and it led to these big glass doors. And then once you get in the doors, it's like this like flight of steps, kind of like a big flight of steps. Like we was at the White House, child. I don't know. It was a nice building. Like I honestly missed that building. That was the best. Good days. So we were walking down that walkway, and it was like so beautiful. Like it had like trees with like buckeyes on them, buckeyes falling and stuff. It was fall, so we was walking, and I was walking with, I don't know if I was walking by myself or with like one of my friends. I honestly feel like I was just walking by myself. Oh no, I wasn't walking by myself. I was walking with some friend, and I was kind of in the front of everybody. So like there's like a group of kids, like the class is like kind of dispersed. Like we're not all walking as a group. So I'm like up a little bit, and Raccoon was behind me a little bit, like in ear distance, hearing distance. She was behind me, and she was talking to her friend. I don't remember who, but she was talking to some girl that was her friend, and she was telling her friend, as we're walking, I'm minding my business, but I obviously hear her because she's right behind me. And I feel like she did this on purpose because she knew we was together. So she was just like, oh, what did I call him? Pumpkin. She was like, oh, Pumpkin, he was like telling her like, oh, he was doing this, and he was touching me here, and he was trying to do that, like basically flirting with her or whatever. So I'm hearing her talk about it. I'm like, I know you lying. Like, we definitely together. So I was so mad. So as we're walking up, it's a long walkway. As we're walking up, I'm hearing her talk, and I'm just getting madder and madder. I'm like, I know he really did not just do all this, and we just got together yesterday. Like, girl. So he ended up like walking up. Like, I guess he saw me, and he walked up to me like to try to walk with me. And he was like, what's wrong? Like, what's wrong? So I'm so dramatic, y'all. I started walking real fast. I started power walking. I was like, don't talk to me. I started power walking towards the doors. We get in the doors, and now it's some stairs. We gotta walk up too. So it's like, it was like a movie. Like, you know the chick flick movies? So he was like trying to grab me. He's like, wait. And I was like, don't touch me. I know what you was doing to Raccoon, and you was flirting with her, and you could go be with her. You could go be with her. And I walked away. I walked up the steps, and I went, I think it was the end of the day. So I went to wherever I was going, and I just left him in the dust. And I was like, I really thought I did something, y'all. Like, I really feel like I was in a movie. It was giving very much movie-esque. It was a whole scene. Yes, it was. I made a scene. But it was funny because at the top of the stairs was like the main office. So like whoever was in there, like I'm sure they was like, these little kids, they're so dramatic. So yeah, basically he had cheated, and then I had broke up with him that day. Like when I did that whole scene, I broke up with him, and we wasn't together no more. And eventually we ended up, I mean, obviously we ended up being cool again because we went to school. Like when you go to school with the same people, like for years and years and years, who is finna stay mad at them? Like, can we be for real? Unless they really did some messed up stuff. But I mean, we came into middle school, and he was still making me laugh, and everybody kept thinking I liked him. Like, I promise y'all, like, I did probably like him on and off, but like I did not like him that much. He was just funny. Like, he was just so funny. But people swore up and down that I liked him as we got older. They was like, yeah, you change your voice up when you around him and da 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 da. And I was like, bro, he's just hilarious. Like y'all telling me he not funny? Like he's funny. I don't know. Maybe, and I was the only one laughing, so I could see why they would think that I would still like him. But I promise y'all, like, I did not like this boy no more. Like, I had heavy feelings for him in 4th grade, but after that, I was like, no, you just funny and you keep me entertained, so that's cool. But it was so funny because the same girl that was the same side chick, I guess, she was a side chick again. Like, another boy cheated on me with her again. That was crazy. Like, the whole school knew, bro. That was crazy. That was in middle school, though. That was when we was a little older, and she acted the same way. Like, she just had the same attitude. So that was crazy. I'll probably tell that story soon, but I'm just working my way up. So yeah, that was a crazy time. But yeah, I basically got cheated on back in my kick days, and I was like hurt about it in the moment, but after that I got over it because I'm just like, I don't know, when you in 4th grade, like, your mind don't got time to be sad for that long. Like, you just compartmentalize. Well, I compartmentalized and just moved on. But yeah, I got cheated on, so that was my first time getting cheated on, child. Very dramatic. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, like this video, share, comment, subscribe, share my shares. You know how it go. And then I'll see y'all in the next one. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I might start a new segment, but I don't know yet. Just stay tuned. Okay. Thanks for watching. Peace out.